Good evening. America may be facing some tough economic times, but someone forgot to tell Apple.
The Cupertino-based company just recorded its most profitable quarter ever. Some new products and some old ones in new markets helped fuel the company's nearly $3.4 billion profit for the first quarter. That's up nearly 50% over last year. ABC 7 Money Scope reporter David Louie joins us live from Apple headquarters with more on how the company did. David.
Well, Apple can credit a number of factors for its record-setting quarter. On the expense side, the global recession has kept the cost down on components it puts into its products. On the revenue side, worldwide sales are soaring, up 40% in places like Italy and France, for example, up 70% in Australia, and up 100% in China. Apple is riding a wave of popularity that defies the frugality of a down economy. Apple products aren't cheap, yet its customers don't hold back. Sales at Apple stores jumped 13% in its Christmas quarter compared to a year ago. Macintosh computer sales soared 33% compared to the same year-ago quarter, and sales of the iPhone doubled. That gives the company the kind of cash flow and profits to take risks. On Wednesday, Apple is widely expected to unveil a new tablet device. Everyone has been trying to guess how it will look. Windows-based tablets are in use by hospitals and by law enforcement today, but they have not caught on as consumer products. HP has a tablet in the works too. It has a touchscreen and no keyboard. Back in 1991, Apple created an early tablet called the Newton, which flopped. Other companies have made laptops with a screen that becomes a tablet. Matt Steigerwald says he wants one if that's what Apple is doing.
The idea of being able to hold it instead of having it slide off my lap, having something I could hold on to and write with the stylus or even my touch screen with my fingers, that would be really convenient for me.
Apple didn't invent the MP3 player, but the iPod now has a 70% share of the market. It has turned the iPhone and the iPod Touch into entertainment devices. A tablet aimed at consumers could usher in a whole new era.
These type of tablets, whether they come from Apple or anybody else, have the potential of being a platform to deliver what we would call the next generation of multimedia books, newspapers, and magazines. So instead of having, let's say, a newspaper that's just text, it would have potentially not only color images, but also video or animation when they're trying to explain a story.
So what did Apple CEO Steve Jobs have to say about this good news today? Well, he was not on the earnings call with reporters and analysts. Instead, he's busy preparing for the big announcement of the new device on Wednesday. At Apple headquarters in Cupertino, David Louie, ABC 7 Money Scope.
Now, Apple shares initially dipped slightly in after-hours trading, but right now they are up another $1.82 to nearly $205 a share.